The new 60th episode of Skibidi is out. Well, this episode turned out to be very interesting and full of details that you might not have noticed. But before we get into the details, let me give you a friendly reminder. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you're missing out on a lot. First, I'll give you the plot of the episode, and then we'll get into some theories. So buckle up. The episode kicks off with two cameramen, keeping their eyes on G-Man. The same Skibidi disc who has already appeared in 2 other episodes flies up to him. He begins to communicate with G-Man in their language, and it's like he's reprimanding him. G-Man tries to justify himself and even looks away to the side. But then the disc begins to whisper him something and thereby pisses G-Man off. G-Man has already pointed his lasers at him and is preparing to fire, but suddenly another Skibidi disc flies up to him from behind, grabs his head and pulls out a blade. At the same time, the first Skibidi disc builds up the power of its cannon and prepares to fire. Suddenly the second Skibidi disc is hit by a scientist Skibidi. He has greatly improved. He's bigger, he's got a loudspeaker on his body and claws, he's learned to fly, his left eye has been replaced by some kind of device. The scientist says something to the 2 Skibidi discs and they fly away. G-Man thanks the scientist for saving him. Suddenly, the scientist sees 2 cameramen. They realize the reconnaissance mission is over and give each other a thumbs up. Turns out we've been looking at TV Man's screen the whole time. TV Man himself says, "Press F to pay respects." I think everyone knows that meme. Credit has to be given to these 2 cameramen, who sacrificed themselves to get some very valuable information. We see the agents, then the Titans. The cameraman Titan clearly wants to deal with the scientist and the G-Man. And now let's move on to my theories. Let's start with the description. It says that the Astro Toilets are mad on G-Toilet's failures. I've come to the conclusion that this episode has introduced us to a new species of Skibidi, the Astro Toilets. They can be recognized by their red eyes and their ability to fly. It's likely that the G-Man and the scientist are their viceroys on Earth. And they had a mission to take it over quickly. But because of failures caused by agents, the Astro Toilets have to intervene, and that makes them very angry. It's also the first time we've ever been shown that Skibidis can be hostile to each other. Maybe in the future we'll see ordinary Skibidis and Astro Toilets fighting each other. But who are the Astro Toilets? They are most likely a powerful space race that is taking over planets. They're the ones who landed the first Skibidi on Earth. This is clearly seen in the first episodes when the big Skibidi toilets arrive and release lots of small ones. They thought that would be enough. But the Astro Toilets didn't count on the agents fighting back. By the way, ordinary small Skibidi toilets were just watching the showdown between the G-Man and the Astro Toilets. Probably because they understand who is in charge. There's a lot to say about the scientist's upgrade. First, he has learned to fly and can now approach the enemy quickly and easily. Second, he's got a speaker on him. Perhaps it is the same speaker that was cut from the TV Man Titan during the battle. Now I'm going to guess what's going to happen in the next few episodes. Obviously, the Titans and the agents are preparing for a battle with the G-Man and the scientist. But as far as I'm concerned, they are not destined for a complete victory. Because at any moment the Astro Toilets can intervene, and we don't know what powers they have. Before that, the agents were essentially at war with a small fraction of the Skibidi Toilets. But the Astro Toilets are very different, a powerful race that owns many planets and has advanced technology for movement and powerful weapons. Thanks for watching until the end. What do you think? Write in the comments. If you liked the analysis, please give us a like. I recommend subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. That's all for now.